a beautiful Saturday and I'm home alone, so I wanted to take advantage of this. As you know, it's quarantine time, so being home alone really isn't that big of a thing right now. So I wanted to just take some time to sit in front of my camera and breathe. Talk about quarantine, talk about what's been going on with me, talk about that stuff. So I know I'm like super loud right now and all happy and stuff, but it's been pretty tough lately. It's been pretty rough, and I 1000% know it's because I'm not talking to my friends anymore. I'm not seeing people I love. I'm not going to work. I'm not going to school. There's just so many things that are just not happening anymore, and like it's become like very stressful just to be at home. And like, I love my family, but when you're around people for so much and you're like, those are the only people you talk to and deal with, it kind of becomes a bit much. So, I'm home alone because my parents are going to go pick up my brother right now in Arizona, so I'm literally going to be home alone all day long, and everybody else is quarantined, so no one can come over, and yeah. Headspace. Where am I? What have I been up to? What have I been doing in this time of loneliness? I have been doing a lot of creative stuff by myself, which has been super cool because there's like literally 3 projects that I have been putting off for months because I'm like, I don't have time for that. I don't know how to start this. I don't want to sit down and do this thing because I know if I sit down and do it, it's going to be like a long time. But now that I am very much bored, very much by myself, I've started those projects and I've done a lot of things. And it's not so much just creative projects, but it's also like these shelves up here behind me. They were very, very dusty and gross, and they were very crowded before. I don't know if I've ever filmed a video and like shown this area up there, but you know, it was a lot of stuff that was going on, and I cleaned so much. I spent like 2 days of just cleaning this little bedroom, and now that I'm saying that out loud, that kind of sounds crazy, spending 2 days doing one bedroom, but I did. I not only swept, but I mopped, and I, you know, disinfected everything. Wild. But it was really good because I don't really dust that often, and I have really bad allergies, so it's probably good that I dusted. But I reorganized my desk. I know it's not like the cleanest, but it's so much better than what it was before. It's so much more organized. I have candles burning. Can't really tell because I have the window open, so all the sunlight coming in, which is very nice. Having this huge window right here and having all the light come in has just been something that has been so helpful in this time of being cooped up. Another thing that's been extremely helpful is just like being with my little dog. She makes it so much easier. I joke saying that she's my emotional support animal, but she really is. I've been cleaning. I've been painting. I've never really painted that much before. Like, I've done some painting in the past, but like I really have been painting, and I've really been getting down to like, what do I want to create? And creating for me has been more than just, you know, making a video and not posting it, or just writing poems, which I have been writing poems too, and I've been doing more than what I normally do. Before, when I said I'm going to sit down and create content, it would be one of these 3 things. It'd be making a video and sitting down and doing all that stuff and then leaving it in my camera, or it'd be like writing a blog post, you know, super cool, love that, or it'd be like writing a poem that was like whatever. But thanks to quarantine, my creating is now those 3 things and a lot more. It's creating for me is now like organizing. It's creating a space that I absolutely love. Creating is now I'm looking around for answers. Creating for me is making my closet look exactly what I want it to look like. I spent an entire day just going through my like this side of the closet, which is like my clothes and like some extra things like storage stuff that I have stored down there. And then like going through my room, cleaning it, making it look like what I want it to look like. These shelves were looking the way they were for like about 6 months, and then I rearranged it and I changed it and I took some things down. I made it look like what I wanted to look like. And now creating's also painting and doing this cool little project that at the end of quarantine, I'm gonna show what it is. I'm not gonna show right now because like I want it to be like, this is what I did during the quarantine. And oh, and reading, I've been reading books, which is like super cool. And I've told myself that a payoff for finishing one of these books is that I'm going to make a video talking about it. Oh, and another thing I've been doing, which has been making me so happy, is like just going on Netflix and Disney Plus and streaming like all these movies, like not so much TV shows, but there have been a few TV shows sneaking in there, but it's mainly been like just watching movies. And I forgot how much I love watching movies. And it's kind of funny that now once all the theaters are closed that I'm realizing how much I love them again. But it's good because it's just like I can be in my own space. I could be in my own comfort area. And instead of just lo-fi background music, which is what I normally do, which I love so much because, you know, it's music, but there's no words or anything. I have something that just makes me happy as I'm creating something else. And it's been great. And I have been writing more blog posts. There's a few that are just drafts right now that I'm working on. There's a few that I've published. Been doing so many poems and I actually really like them. But like I said, like isolation has been making me like just bumming me out. And I know bumming is not like the right word to use, but for me it is. And it's been really lonely and I haven't seen anybody in a long time. And like, I know it's everybody right now, but it's really weird for me not to see people. The only people that I've seen are my, you know, the people I probably shouldn't be seeing, which are my great-grandma and my grandmother. But that's because like they're my family and I always go see them, and if I don't go see them, who will? But other than that, like I don't see anybody else, and it gets really lonely. And some of the artwork and some of the the poems are really not that happy. But they're creations nonetheless. You know what I mean? There's still something that I want to share. And there's still something that I'm happy that I was able to sit down and create. It feels really good to sit down and just talk as if I'm talking to somebody else. I don't know if anybody else will hear this. But that was just a quick recap of how my quarantine's been going. It's probably not that long of a sit down. I feel like I've only been talking for like 30 seconds. So yeah. I'm just going to make this a no edit and I am going to post this. Yeah, what I've noticed about quarantine, like something that I've been learning about myself, is I can force myself to smile and I can force myself to be happy, but being alone kind of takes a lot of energy, so it's a little harder to stay happy for a longer time. This is how I've been making stuff, I've been doing expressive content, I've been binge watching, but the filler moments have just not been great. I'm sure there's a lot of people who feel this way too, but right now, this is how I'm feeling. It's good, it's bad, it's everything in between. I just hope that even if I'm sad through this whole process, even if I'm not okay, I hope to get something out of it, if that makes sense. I hope that even if I'm more depressed than when I came into this, I at least have some tangible thing, whether it's a poem or a painting or a story or even a video, where I can be like, hey, I made this thing and I really liked it. So yeah, that's all. Happy quarantine.